What's up guys, Shouri here, and I am here to say Orb is absolutely the worst. And the game type itself isn't too bad, but the maps for the 3v3v3 spawns are just absolutely insane. They make zero sense, and here's why. So Nezio dies, right? I'm moving up to go kill this guy. Nezio spawns on top of their orb guy, and you could tell by the fact that Nezio moved out, he was confused why he spawned there. That made absolutely no sense. That orb guy was right there, and it made their teammates spawn all the way over there before I even killed their orb. And you might think, well, that doesn't really matter that much, but right here, I spawn on top of El Loco, giving me the orb, killing both of them, and then El Loco spawns right next to me. And you might be thinking, one spawn can't really change game, and it won't matter that much because both teams have bad spawns, but right here, we're down 200, with like 30 seconds left. We come back to win because of the spawns. And this is just absurd. Right here, I'm able to keep him away from the orb. I kill one, and then I'm going to go for more. I know there's a guy up top, so I kill this guy over here, and immediately start to go for the guy that I know is up top, while my teammates are all over here. And when one of them died, that made it to where they all spawned out, so we all spawn over here. It makes no sense. And even worse, the map that was specifically made for Orb isn't that much better. So I'm going to be able to kill this guy, and I'm going to move up. And while they're all camping in the back, which is another problem with this game type, it is pretty absurd that they're all spawning in there, right? We all push up. I've already killed most of their team. My teammates have cleaned up the others, and we all move up, right? And it all works out. Luckily, they don't spawn there, but the bad thing is they do spawn behind us. The biggest problem with this is they're just gonna end up getting back here and camping again, killing me, and I'm gonna have to run all the way back. But the thing that's much worse than that is this map. It has so many problems, it's irredeemable. Just don't even try to fix it. Right here, I put a timer from when I have my first shot until the last shot, and it's going to show you that I was able to shoot for 6.5 seconds. And I'm going to show you after the first kill to when I can shoot them again, and that first guy that died gets back here after 13 seconds, so I'm waiting twice as long before they get here than I'm actually shooting, and this clip is perfect to show because I killed all of them and pretty quickly, and then I'm also as close as possible to where they could spawn, and it still takes that long, but I'll show you how long it takes me to get to them again, and then how much shooting I get to do. And again, it's perfect because they are at the closest possible point. And the reason this map sucks so bad is after 9.2 seconds of running, which didn't need to happen, but those doors were shut, I get to then fight for 6.43 seconds of shooting, and I think we can really reasonably say this is the best possibility, is to be able to fight for about half as much as you're going to run, and more than likely, people are going to be camping, so you're going to be waiting for longer, and you're going to spawn across the map, and not in the middle, so it's going to actually be even longer than that. And I'm going to show you a game that shows you a lot of the problems that I'm talking about to prove that really it's not just these isolated incidents, because all these problems come up in this. And this is the game map that was made for this type. I think the best solution, if you have to have orb at all, which I don't think you do, is to just go back to when it was on atrium and farming complex. That was much better than this. It's not an ideal situation either way, but it is better than nothing. And one thing here is we really don't know exactly how spawns should go, so I'm not going to say the spawns are bad here, because, I mean, it's hard to say in the very beginning of a game that their spawns are bad on that part, but I do end up spawning very far away from them, and that really sucks. Like, why did I spawn down here instead of up top, or in the place to my left? That would have been a much preferred place. There is a guy up there that may have been why, but I could have spawned up top and had a much better position, but I didn't. And that's the problem, is there's so much randomness, and if I'm going to be stuck in this stupid place spawning down there, and there's not an orb down there, like, this is not a good situation. And this guy is across the map. I'm going to have to find a way to get to him, which isn't going to be easy. So how do I get there? I'm going to have to run. That's the only way to get there. And it ends up making it to where they're going to be camping without playing, and I'm going to be chasing them without playing more than I'm actually getting to play the game. And it's because all these maps are so big. That's why I think Atrium would be a better choice, and I think it was, and I mean, I guess it is now with feature mode, but it is just honestly not a good thing to have these maps be so big, because it promotes camping and really just makes you run more than you shoot. I mean, I know I keep saying that over and over, but it's a big problem, and if Gob's not going to listen to us, we're going to have to tell him, and that's why I think we all should like this video, to show them that people agree with me, and also, if you do not agree with me, dislike the video, because, I mean, I might not be the only one, and we need to show them, and if everyone dislikes it, and you guys disagree with me on this, and then we'll show Gob that, I mean, I guess we want orb maps. I personally don't. I think this is awful, and, I mean, in this game, I have an Unstoppable, and it was the least fun game in my life. Like, I don't like anything about it. And that's so stupid, because I love getting Unstoppables. But the fact that I'm running around instead of, like, really being able to play, and it's just not a good situation. That's all I can really say about it. And I've been wanting to make this video for a while just because I hate these spawns so much, because you literally just end up running more than playing. And that's awful. It shouldn't be a thing. Or even worse, if you have the orb in the corner, you're sitting there doing nothing if your team's good. If your team's bad, you're getting rushed and everyone knows where you are. Like, there's literally nothing good about this. And then you have people like that are going to rocket you at every chance they get just to try to win a game. And I want to be clear so Taskmaster doesn't get mad. He's very sensitive about this. Savage are not rocket bots. And it just really sucks, though, to have this game type be more about running and camping than playing. And there's things like team elimination that kind of had aspects of that, which I'm glad they got rid of that. TDM can have these elements, but I'm not saying we should get rid of TDM. But this literally is just like team elimination, I guess, in this fact of it promotes camping, because if you don't camp with the orb, like if you stand in the middle, you're going to lose. And so you have to camp. And then with the spawns being as bad as they are, you're having to rush a bunch of people camping in different spots. And then if you don't win that gunfight, you have to literally run back across the map. And even worse, if you do win, then you have to camp and be bored, waiting for them to spawn and come back to you. And, I mean, honestly, I think getting orb out off of this is the best course of action. I mean, at the very least, bringing it back to where it's atrium and farming complex. But, I mean, I'd like to just see it gone. But, like I said, I need you to like this if you agree. I need you to dislike it if you disagree. And that way, when I show Gob, we'll know. I don't really ever ask for likes, but it's the best I can do to show Gob that no one likes this. And if you do like it, then dislike the video. I don't really care. It just needs to be accurate. Whatever you feel is fine. My really closing statement is, do you really want a game type that will allow you to play this terribly and get a 4 at once? Because out of 14 shots, I only hit 6 headshots. And, yeah, I got a 4 at once because of this game type. I rest my case, guys. This game type has to go. And I really appreciate you watching this video. And please, like this video so we can please get rid of this stupid game type. At the very least, this stupid maps, man. Like, the spawns are just too bad. I really don't like this. So I hope that you guys don't like it either, so we can get rid of it. But like I said, if you do like it, then dislike the video, and maybe God won't take it out. But I really hope they do. So if you're listening to me, Tig, please take this out. Alright, I hope you guys all have a great day. See ya.